Episode 7. The time skip begins. The years passed and the world turned. Shin was no longer the small, timid boy who once swept dojo floors with downcast eyes. Now 11, his body had grown lean and firm, shaped by years of unrelenting discipline. Muscles wrapped tightly across his frame, not bulky but woven for speed, precision, and endurance. His eyes, once wide with uncertainty, now carried a steady fire, though they still held that unsettling quietness that made even grown men hesitate when they looked too long. Master Raizen often remarked,
"The boy carries his ki like a storm sealed in a bottle. Tremendous power, but fragile balance."
And balance was Shin's greatest struggle. Shin's training. He could draw upon ki, the life essence that flowed through all living things, with growing ease, but controlling it, shaping it, was another matter. Sometimes, Shin's energy surged too violently, flooding his body until his muscles trembled and his vision blurred. Other times, it refused to answer, leaving him standing still with clenched fists and teeth grinding in frustration. His failures gnawed at him, yet he returned each dawn to the courtyard, never yielding. One technique, however, had begun to take root: the dragon fist. Day after day, Raizen guided him. The courtyard rang with the master's voice, steady as rolling thunder.
"Your spirit must not scatter, Shin. Focus it, sharpen it. When you strike, the dragon must roar from your heart."
Again and again, Shin drove his fist forward. At first, nothing but raw force, then a faint shimmer, and slowly, almost reluctantly, a golden aura began to form. It coiled around his fist, shaping itself like the head of a dragon. Fierce, luminous, alive. It was beautiful. It was dangerous. His body strained under the weight of it, as if not yet worthy to contain such power. Still, Shin persevered, sweat streaming, knuckles raw. The town of Hoshinawa. Beyond the dojo walls, the town itself seemed to breathe martial spirit. Hoshinawa was no ordinary place. Cradled between emerald mountains and rivers that sang through the valleys, it was a land where every breath carried the scent of discipline and battle. Dojo banners swayed on every street like shrines of devotion. Blacksmiths hammered weapons in blazing forges. Herbalists ground roots into medicines that soothed bruises and set broken bones. In taverns and markets, spirited debates rose over techniques, duels, and warriors of old. Children sparred in alleyways with sticks for swords. Elders measured time not by seasons, but by the years between great tournaments. This was Hoshinawa, a place where strength was life and legacy was breath. And now a storm of anticipation gathered. The festival approaches. The youth martial tournament, the pride of Hoshinawa, was almost upon them. Every few years, disciples under 18 took the stage, representing their masters before the eyes of the entire city. To outsiders, it may have seemed mere sport, but to the people of Hoshinawa, it was a sacred festival. Pride, honor, and the legacy of entire schools weighed upon each strike. Vendors prepared trays of sizzling food for the festival crowds. Children staged mock duels in the streets. Traveling bards sang songs of champions from years past. The air crackled with anticipation, like static before a storm. This year carried special weight. 8 masters had agreed to send their disciples, each selecting 2 fighters, 16 competitors in all. The streets whispered of them by name, their reputations already shaping the crowd's expectations. The 8 masters. 1. Master Raizen, Dragon's Path Dojo. A man of calm wisdom, master of Kai's flowing river. His 2 disciples stood in sharp contrast: Shin, the quiet storm of hidden power, and Taro, fast and disciplined, his strikes like arrows in flight. Patience and potential would be their banner. 2. Master Gendo, Iron Fang Dojo, feared for his merciless methods. His disciples were Raizen, crimson-eyed prodigy whose aura blazed like fire, and Kaoru, precise and cold, who ended matches swiftly with surgical strikes. They were blades of steel, honed to cut. 3rd Master Hino, Crimson Flame Dojo, a hot-blooded man whose fists burned like embers. His disciples, Renji, a brawler with explosive punches, and Aya, swift and graceful, her kicks sparking heat. They embodied passion unleashed. 4. Master Shumei, White Crane Dojo, a woman of grace, her art flowing like water. Her disciples were Mei-Lin, whose palm strikes carried serene strength, and Kato, calm but deadly precise. They fought like wind weaving through water. 5. Master Daigo, Boulder Fist Dojo, built like the mountains he mirrored. His disciples, Haru, a wall of defense with fists like stone, and Isamu, whose stomps cracked the ground. They carried the earth's weight in their bodies. 6. Master Takeda, Shadow Serpent Dojo, cold, quiet, feared for ruthless cunning. His disciples were Sora, strikes sharp as venom, and Nao, swift as a snake's coil, her movements deceptive and cruel. Whispers followed wherever they walked. 7. Master Kazuro, Stormfang Dojo, unpredictable, wild as thunder. His disciples, Tenshiro, reckless charges like lightning bolts, and Yumi, spinning strikes that cracked the air. They embodied a tempest's fury. 8. Master Hoshida, Iron Wave Dojo, patient, deliberate, relentless. His disciples, Akemi, a tactician who read rhythms like music, and Daiichi, whose stamina broke opponents over time. They struck like waves carving stone. Each master brought not only skill, but pride. Each disciple bore their school's legacy on their shoulders, and this year, their clashes would light the city like fire. Ryuzen's rival. Yet for all the names on the list, one rivalry towered above the rest: Master Raizen and Master Gendo. Where Ryuzen carried calm wisdom, his eyes softened by years of reflection, Gendo's gaze was sharp and unforgiving. His discipline was merciless, his expectations absolute. His gray eyes cut like blades, stripping away weakness with every glance. Long ago, the two had faced each other in a duel so fierce it shook the foundations of Hoshinawa itself. The clash ended in a draw, but the story lived on in every tavern and training hall. To the people, they were twin pillars of mastery, locked in an eternal struggle for supremacy. And now their disciples would carry that fire forward. Shin and Raizen. In Gendo's care rose Raizen, crimson-eyed, prodigious, relentless. His strikes cracked stone, his aura burned with the fury of an open flame. He was said to fight as though the battlefield belonged to him alone. In Raizen's care stood Shin, quiet, unyielding, a storm sealed tight. His strikes held not fire, but thunder waiting to be unleashed. The people whispered already of their inevitable clash. The storm and the fire, they murmured. Destiny itself has arranged this duel. And so the stage was set. A storm sealed in silence, a fire demanding to be seen, two paths destined to collide.